let's make a pseudo end state for our game. Here's how I want this to work. I'm racing against the clock, and although I'm not going to have the ability to win in this particular tutorial series, I do want the ability to theoretically lose. And to basically make a loss condition, here's what I'm going to be creating. I'm going to make a new, let's make it I guess just make it a big cube. And I'm going to raise this up pretty high, and I'm going to go over into my scaling tool and just click on the middle and scale this bad boy up big time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in the air, floating above my play space. Oh, that's beautiful. This foreboding big block hanging in the sky. And let's give it a foreboding color. So let's give this something like a material, I don't know, what should this be? Maybe just black, deep dark black, ominous cube sitting above this. And I'm going to call this not just cube, but death cube. Okay, so I've made an object. I'm going to make a prefab of it and get rid of it in my world for now. Maybe I do want it hanging there ominously. I'm not so sure that I do. So let's just get a sense of these X, Y, and Z locations. And I'm actually going to open up a notepad doc and just make a quick note of this here. X equals 7.3, Y equals, let's just say 100, make it a little bit lower in my actual game. And my Z is around 3. It could probably just be at 0, 0. That'd be fine. So let's just do that. We'll say it's 0, 0. Maybe I can just remember this number. And the Y a little bit above the ground. Okay, so I want that when it comes to the world to be kind of hanging over my player. And we'll see how this is going to work. Actually, I'll put this back in. And what I want to have happen is that if too many boxes have spawned, this comes crashing down. And so I just want to make sure that this cube is actually able to come crashing down. So I need to have a rigid body. Let me actually type it in properly. Rigid body component with gravity. And let's make this mass very big. This thing is a death cube and it has gravity. Now what do I want to have happen? My box spawner, I want this to have access to the other game object, death cube. Save that. Now my box spawner, attached to my car, I need a death cube attached here. Excuse me. And now in my box spawner script, in my functionality of my game, so I need to actually add in an update method that's going to run when every single frame that my game is running. I want to check if I've lost. I'm going to say if num boxes is greater than or equal to 5. That's going to be my death state. And what I'm going to do when I reach that point is I'm going to instantiate. What is it? I'm going to instantiate my death cube. Where am I going to instantiate it? At a new vector 3. And I said 0. Let's go a little bit lower. 0, 50, 0. And my rotation, I'm just going to make it the quaternion identity. So I'm going to spawn or instantiate my death cube above me once I've reached too many. And my delay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller just for this testing. And let's save. But let's see what happens when I run my game now. And here, okay, I'm going around and let's see, I have 2 boxes, 3. Oh, let's say I'm just terrible. I miss. Oh no, I missed. Oh, I'm so bad at this. 4 and 5. Oh, crash. This death cube launches me off the world. Now I do notice one thing that I made a mistake on. Look how many death cubes are being spawned. I have like an infinite number because my number of boxes is repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. So I have one way of making this not happen, just to make my code a little bit tidier. I'm going to create a private Boolean, a true or false. I'm going to call this is dead. I'm going to say is false. Okay. And I'm going to say if num boxes is greater than 5 and I am not dead yet. not is dead. This is maybe a bit more complex or advanced than you're at right now, but a little sneak preview of something to come if you are not ready. And I'm going to spawn that death box and then say is dead equals true. So what I've done is created a trigger. I'm only triggering this one time when I'm not dead. And then once I trigger this death box, I am dead. This won't keep on running over and over and over. Don't worry too much if that didn't make complete sense the first time through. So let's try this one more time and we'll see if the death box spawns too many times. And I'm driving and my collision is still being finicky. I think I have too many programs open. And driving, bam, death box hits. Oh, and it's crushed me. I'm flying to my death. Notice my death cube is only one of them. For now, that's going to be the end of our gameplay experience. Hopefully that this recap and a little bit of advanced thinking helps make things in Unity make a little bit more sense for you. See you next time.